Good evening, everybody. This is Vale Anoa'i coming to you this Sunday night, August 9th, 2020. I'm here with the Baby Yoda brothers, and we're going to present you with my newest paintings. I've been doing quite a lot since my last video, and I wanted to keep my promise to do more frequent videos when I have more art to show. So there's a lot to get to, so let's get started, gentlemen. Let me scooch them off to the side a little bit. Okay. So this one is based on a mask that pro wrestler Shannon Moore had at his table at a show. And I just took one look at that mask and I'm like, I have got to paint it. So I took a picture of it and I told Shannon, I'm going to paint this. So yeah, I did. I got home and the next morning I painted this amazing piece. I really, really like the way it turned out. Then this one is a simple yet very effective Lotus Flower with some cool designage, eyes and the moon phases going down between the eyes. As you all know, I'm a very big moon junkie and I'm a very big Lotus Flower junkie, and eyes are one of my favorite things. So this contains many of my favorite things. And I love the way the effect of the background happened because it looks like the lotus is glowing with these like rays of light. So quite fond of this one. Then I went through a bit of a self-portrait phase again, but with some cool effects. I've been on a drip painting kick lately, just letting the paint drip where it will, and it looks amazing in her hair. So this is a self-portrait, and I wanted to have like a fire element effect going on here, and I liked it so much that the next morning, what do you think happened? Another self-portrait, but this one based on the earth. So I wanted to incorporate the earth tones, the earth colors, a lot of greens, a lot of browns. So it's very earthy, but it's another self-portrait. Then we have my first Halloween-inspired piece of the season. It's a teapot pouring into a cracked teacup. And whatever the strange, mysterious brew or poison that's being poured out is seeping through the cracks and filling the world. Love this piece, and I wanted to incorporate some of the purple dripping just because I love purple, and I thought the drip painting is a cool thing that I'm doing lately. So you'll notice there's a spider web in the handle, there's a little skull on top of the pot, and I wanted to incorporate a little splash of orange, so I put some leaves here on this beautiful dead tree, and a few little birds flying off into the back there. So this is my first Halloween piece of the season. And this one is called Rainbow Woman, or Woman of Many Colors. There's red, orange, and yellow in her hair, green, blue, and purple in her necklaces. Just a very empowered figure. And you'll notice more drips happening in her hair. Again, I was just on a drip painting kick all this past week. Now this next one, I have to warn you, is excruciatingly cute. Like, this one blew up the internet. We have Baby Yoda, we've got Pikachu, we've got Stitch, all in the pod, just peeking out, looking at the world. I love this painting. I don't usually do cutesy stuff, but I was in the mood that day, and with Baby Yoda looking at me over here, I'm like, okay, I'll paint something cute just for you. So this is like the holy trinity of adorableness. Very, very, very happy with that painting. This one really took the drip painting in a whole new serious direction. It's two very basic human figures in a nice embrace, and they're literally made of just dripping paint. So that's these guys. I like to think they're dancing, they're hugging, and her drips kind of look like one of those fancy fringed dresses coming down. So really like the way this one turned out, and all the specks and the colors. This one, I really, really love this one. It's loosely based on the Mayans MC, which I devoured both seasons. After watching all of Sons of Anarchy, I was still very much in the mood. So after watching the Mayans and then seeing a picture of sunflowers on a grave that one of my cousins posted, it's like, okay, I need to do a life and death inspired piece involving a skull and all the bright, beautiful colors. So this is that. Life and death. And you'll notice I put the diamond, the heart, the club, and the spade for the nose. So I wanted to incorporate that in there too. But that's a really cool piece that I'm really pleased with. And while I was on a skull kick that day, Dark Side of the Moon. Everybody always wonders, what does the dark side of the moon look like? I'm like, what if it's just like a giant skull and it's crying purple tears? Because again, the drips. So this was the last painting in this particular book. So that was the finisher. And luckily I have 2 more big blank watercolor pads within reach at all times. And this morning I started, what just happened here? There we go. I started my new book. This one is very much based on the decor and the beauty of New Mexico. And I haven't been to New Mexico in a few years, but that gorgeous, gorgeous scenery everywhere I went still strongly influences my imagination and my mind. And one of the things is everything is the adobe houses with the cracks in them and these turquoise blue doors and windows and everything. And just that terracotta, bright, gorgeous color. I wanted to really bring that in. And some greenery over the door, and of course the cow skull as a little nod to the almighty Georgia O'Keeffe. So that's the start of a new watercolor pad. So I'm very excited to see where this one decides to fill. In the meantime, my boys here are going to always make sure that I'm diligently painting daily, giving you guys new content to fill up another video. So you have a fantastic next coming week. My life's about to get a whole lot busier, so I may not have quite as many paintings as I normally would, but again, going back to work after not being at work since March, thank you COVID-19. So I'll be going back to work, and then my fall semester at UCF starts a week later, so yeah, my time's going to be very, very limited for painting, but I really want to attempt to do at least 2 to 3 paintings a week. Just even if I have to wake up an hour early just to get something on the paper, it'll just make me feel good to know I'm still managing to dedicate time to painting, because that's my real passion. That's where my heart is. So I will see you all next video. Hopefully by this weekend, I'll be able to give you a whole nother video with a whole bunch of new art, because that's my goal, painting every day. Again, have a fabulous week, and I'll see you next time. Say bye.